Hey everyone, and welcome back to Timeless Home Inspirations. I want you to take a moment and just breathe with me. Think about your last truly hectic day. Maybe it was an endless stream of emails, the chaotic rush hour commute, or just the constant, unrelenting buzzing noise of the modern world. We spend so much energy every day navigating all that loudness, don't we? Our brains are just bombarded with demands, colors, flashing screens, endless information. It's exhausting. So when you finally turn the key in the lock and step over the threshold of your home, what's the first feeling that washes over you? Is it a deep, immediate sigh of relief, like hitting a gentle reset button? Or does the clutter and the visual noise inside your home just carry that outside stress right along with you? For me, home has to be my ultimate quiet refuge. It needs to be the one place where the volume turns way, way down, where my mind can actually settle and genuinely rest. And that's the journey we're embarking on today, a deep dive into a design philosophy that's less about chasing fleeting trends and more about cultivating a deep, authentic sense of inner peace. We're calling it simply the art of calm living. We're not talking about stark, cold, museum-like interiors that feel untouchable. Instead, we're diving into the beautiful, cozy, and highly sophisticated world of soft neutrals. Think of them as a gentle, warm hug. Creams, creamy bone whites, soft oatmeals, and quiet taupes, the colors that feel like a cozy, high-end blanket. And then we pair that incredible warmth with the magic of natural light, treated not just as a given, but as a deliberate, calming element that literally washes away the day's stress. This isn't just about choosing a paint color, friends. It's an investment in your daily well-being. It's a design style that whispers, not shouts. And trust me, it's exactly what your soul craves. Let's dive into how you can make this peaceful vision a reality. The power of soft neutrals. Now that we've set the intention for peace, let's talk about the absolute bedrock of this entire philosophy, soft neutrals. For what felt like an entire decade, we were all told that stark gray was the sophisticated grown-up choice. But let's be truly honest with ourselves. Those cold, stark grays often ended up feeling a little heavy, maybe even a little sad over time. They can suck the warmth right out of a room and sometimes make a space feel emotionally chilly, especially on a dark winter day. The new neutrals are a complete and total pivot, moving toward softness and life. They are all about warmth. I want you to step away from the paint chip fan deck for a moment and just think about nature and comfort. Imagine holding that perfect creamy cup of cappuccino on a cool morning, that rich, warm foam color. Or think about the pale, sun-bleached driftwood you find scattered on a quiet, fog-draped beach. Or the subtle, earthy tone of a dried mushroom cap. That is the complex, inviting palette we're talking about. This isn't just white or beige, it's a sophisticated language of color. Alabaster, creamy oatmeal, bone white, subtle mushroom taupe, and soft sand tones. The mistake people often make is thinking neutral means boring or flat. It is anything but. These colors are incredibly complex because they are never just one color. They work with the light, not against it. They have a secret, barely visible, warm undertone. A whisper of yellow or red that makes a room feel instantly cozy and instantly inviting, even when the clouds roll in. The true magic happens in the flow. Because these colors are so gentle and harmonious, they don't compete with one another. When you move from the living room into the kitchen, or from a hallway into a bedroom, the palette flows seamlessly, almost like water. It's like turning down the entire visual volume of your home. It creates a cohesive, uninterrupted canvas that actually makes your spaces feel bigger, look more expensive, and most importantly, feel profoundly and deeply serene. This beautiful, quiet backdrop is the foundation that allows the true star of our next chapter, the glorious natural light, to shine without competition. Mastering natural light. If our soft neutrals are the beautiful, warm canvas, then natural light is without a doubt the absolute star of the show. We need to stop treating light just as something that simply happens when the sun is up. Instead, in the art of calm living, we treat it as a deliberate, dynamic design element. It's like liquid gold that constantly changes the mood and personality of our home every hour of the day. Think of it this way. A truly calm home is never static. It's alive. In the early morning, that natural light might come in soft and cool, whispering, "Wake up gently," as it grazes the edge of the furniture. By midday, it's brighter, crisp, and focused, perfect for activities. But my absolute favorite time is what we call the golden hour, when the afternoon sun streams in low, painting the walls with a buttery, warm glow. This subtle, beautiful shift in mood is like a daily living theater, and it grounds us, connecting us deeply to the slow, calming rhythm of the day outside. So how do we master it? The goal is simple: to capture and maximize every single ray, then gently soften it. This starts with our window treatments. We don't want heavy, opaque drapes that block the light like a fortress wall. That feels aggressive. We want to soften it, to filter it. I always recommend beautiful sheer linen or lightweight cotton drapes. When the sunlight hits that sheer fabric, it disperses the light evenly across the room, wrapping everything in a gentle, ethereal glow. It eliminates that harsh glare that causes tension and replaces it with diffused, calming illumination. Plus, it creates these beautiful, soft shadows and light patterns that gently dance on the floor and walls, pure visual serenity. To make the light travel even further into the heart of the home, we strategically use reflective surfaces. This isn't about being flashy or glittery, it's about being smart and subtle. A large, beautifully framed mirror placed opposite a window doesn't just reflect an image, it acts as a silent messenger, bouncing the natural light deeper into those dark corners, extending the brightness and the feeling of openness without needing to flip a single artificial switch. Polished floors, whether it's a soft, matte stone or light oak wood, also help carry that light gently throughout the entire space. When you master natural light, you create a space that's not just visually brighter, but emotionally lighter, seamlessly connecting you to the natural world and making every moment spent indoors feel deeply restorative and truly timeless. Sensory textures, the cozy factor. We've established our quiet, soothing canvas with soft neutrals and our dynamic artistry with natural light. But here, my friends, is the critical, fundamental secret to keeping a calm, neutral home from ever feeling cold, sterile, or boring. Texture. This is where your home gets its true soul, its personality, and its essential, non-negotiable, cozy factor. Because we have intentionally kept the color palette simple and quiet, we are now free to go wild with tactile materials. We are intentionally engaging a whole other sense, the sense of touch. Design shouldn't just be about what you see, it should be about what you feel when you walk into a room. I want you to imagine the physical sensation of sinking your feet into a thick, luxurious, hand-knotted New Zealand wool rug, or the rough, grounding sensation of a natural jute fiber beneath your coffee table. These textures are what anchor a room, instantly adding a layer of depth and warmth right beneath your feet. Now move over to the furniture and the textiles. We move beyond simple, smooth surfaces and embrace materials with character. Think of a sofa upholstered in nubby, plush boucle. It looks like a comforting cloud and feels like a gentle, enveloping hug. Or consider that beautifully wrinkled, slubby linen, which gives your cushions a relaxed, lived-in look that quietly says, "Settle in, I'm comfortable." This layering of different fibers creates visual depth that tricks the eye, making the space feel incredibly rich and complex, even though the colors are minimal. And this layering extends to our hard surfaces too. We juxtapose the rough, almost ancient feel of unpolished materials like honed travertine or aged plaster walls with the smooth, gentle grain of unlacquered natural wood on a coffee table or shelving. We use heavy, matte ceramic vases or sculptural accessories that feel cool and grounded in your hand. Every single piece is a quiet, sensory conversation between opposing textures. This mastery of texture is the nonverbal language of comfort. It's what transforms a beautiful, minimalist house into a warm, inviting sanctuary. It allows you to create a space that is sophisticated and perfectly calm, but also profoundly cozy, a true respite where you can truly unwind, feel grounded, and just be. Blurring the lines, indoor-outdoor flow. We've crafted the perfect interior sanctuary using soft neutrals and texture to create warmth and light to create mood. But a truly calm, timeless home doesn't stop abruptly at the back door. Think about how restricting it feels to be trapped inside on a beautiful day, watching the sun and the breeze just outside the window. The art of calm living seeks to eliminate that psychological barrier entirely. We aim to blur the lines so completely that your living room feels like a natural extension of your garden, and vice versa. This is where the simple, powerful concept of biophilic design comes into play. It sounds like a complex architectural term, but it just means acknowledging and honoring our deep, innate human need to connect with nature. When we let the outside in, our stress levels naturally drop, and we feel profoundly more grounded. So, how do we achieve this smooth, calming transition? It starts with eliminating the physical barrier. We use expansive, often floor-to-ceiling glass sliding doors, the kind that practically disappear when they are recessed into the wall. When those doors are open, your indoor living space and your outdoor patio or deck suddenly become one large flowing room. The air moves freely, the subtle sound of the wind or birdsong drifts in, and you experience a profound sense of freedom and openness. It's like gaining an extra room just by sliding a piece of glass. To make this transition visually seamless, we strive for material continuity. This is key. If you have a beautiful light matte stone or tile floor inside, continue that exact same material onto your patio. If you use natural oak wood accents inside, use natural cedar wood siding or decking outside. On the exterior, we stick strictly to those same soft, warm, neutral tones, white stucco, pale stone, or natural wood, so the entire house looks like it gently grew right out of the landscape. And finally, we bring nature inside, not with small, fussy flower arrangements, but with large, architectural, leafy indoor plants. These are like living sculptures, offering a vibrant, calming touch of deep green that feels totally intentional and alive against the quiet backdrop of your neutral walls. When you connect these two worlds, your home isn't just a container. It's a dynamic, breathing space that constantly engages with the peaceful world outside. We've traveled through this incredible philosophy, and as we wrap up our journey today, it's time to think about those final, subtle touches that truly complete the art of calm living. We've laid the foundation with soft, warm neutrals. We've painted with the dynamic, soothing brush of natural light. We've layered in soul with beautiful, cozy textures, and we've mindfully opened our walls to the peaceful world outside. The very final touch is perhaps the most important, and it's the easiest: simplicity and intention. A truly calm home is not one that is filled with clutter or visual noise. It's a curated space. This means every single object you choose to place in the room, a piece of collected art, a simple ceramic bowl, or a stack of beautifully bound books, should be there because you genuinely love it and it brings a quiet moment of joy, not because you felt obligated to fill a space. It's about being incredibly deliberate with your decor. Think of just one large sculptural vase instead of 10 tiny, busy knickknacks. This deliberate, less is more approach keeps the visual field quiet, giving your mind the necessary space it needs to settle and truly rest. So, this entire philosophy, the art of calm living, is so much more than just choosing a paint color or buying a new linen curtain. It's a profound lifestyle choice. It's choosing peace over constant visual noise, choosing the subtle, grounding richness of texture over loud color, and choosing the quiet, beautiful consistency of natural light over harsh, artificial lamps. It's making a conscious, loving decision to design your immediate environment to nurture your mind, your spirit, and your well-being. It is, quite simply, an investment in self-care. We hope this journey has given you not just tangible design ideas, but a powerful feeling of possibility. The possibility of coming home every single day to your very own sanctuary, a place where you can recharge and truly be yourself. If this design philosophy resonates with the part of you that craves quiet and calm, please do us a favor and gently hit that like button. Subscribe to Timeless Home Inspirations for more videos that focus on thoughtful, soulful design. And before you go, we always want to hear from you. What is the very first element you will change to bring more calm into your own home? The light? The textures? Let me know in the comments below. We'll see you in the next one, friends. Take care.